Testing, testing, testing. All right.
Been brought.
Hello.
So many people.
Are all these
This
real?
is the captain.
Are any of these AI or?
These are all real people.
Company and
Okay, this is all of us.
report to ops for briefing.
Come on, UA. You want to live forever?
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's my first stop with the 36.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty nice, yes.
How you been doing, Holiday?
Going right to leave. I'm pretty hungry, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm pretty Yo, Holiday, I felt that.
You know what time it is? You need
It's already due for last evening.
Let's just
I've
wait.
already ordered
Command will
myself.
tell us if they want it checked out.
Hey, check it out.
Did they deliver?
Yeah, no, I
Oh.
was just playing the first campaign.
Have you been playing it with mods or unmodded? Because walls have... Okay, I was gonna say, if you've been playing it with Ace, I feel bad for you.
No, like,
The first time ever playing through the campaign, I had my mod list loaded and it got completely fucked up because, like, you know, you need bandages for good shot. That
Hold up. Hold up.
Hey, let's go. We got a briefing to get to.
They're about to go get killed by the master ship.
If I live through this, I'm going back to Earth.
I'm walking in.
My bad, I respond to a message.
Sorry. Sorry.
Holiday, what the fuck did you do?
do it. Don't fucking keep walking. Jesus Christ.
I couldn't help myself.
I don't have
Oh, hello, someone.
Let's get ready to move.
What the fuck? Okay. I was looking at the...
Why am I still walking?
Oh yeah, Skinner. You want me in more sniper? Or Skinner?
Hey, someone do me a favor and change your kit to a fucking public. I kept trying to save my loadout. I appreciate that. So let me know what it is done.
It should be public. Got it.
Indeed it is.
Why don't you have armor on?
Do I not have armor?
Oh. No, you're wearing.
You play with Vikings. It's actually a game. It's just not available in these arsenals.
Why you're so bright?
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I didn't have my helmet on when I loaded
Yeah,
my arsenal.
there's armor.
Which one?
Chaos 7 signing in, command net.
Near the bottom.
Go to desert armor.
Desert armor. Got it. Yeah, there
Radio
you go.
check 3-1. Be an actual signing in command.
I'm gonna choose to like shit.
Shame about what happened to Hermes. Do you know when we'll be getting a new AI?
All hands, this is the captain. 2nd platoon and 3rd platoon. Prepare for boarding Pelican transports. Your departure will commence in 20 mics.
What are you two doing? This is the armory, not the loading bay.
Guys, this is the armory, not the loading bay.
Flight controls this way. We're expecting you. Alpha Company, 3rd platoon. Holler if you need anything.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, you heard the man. Yeah.
Go stand outside.
Are they for platoon or we for platoon?
There, over first. You know what kind of fucking day it is.
Where do you want me at, Gilbert?
Myself another cocktail.
Ben.
All I know is that I have a month-long deployment ahead. I'm gonna celebrate with a drink.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Where do you want me at, Ben?
Downstairs. You're gonna give the initial brief to whatever capacity you want.
Okay.
And then we'll move into the upper room when you're ready.
Howdy.
Yeah.
He literally just swear
I will be right back.
Yeah, be quiet, man. Leave me alone. That's fine. That's why mom doesn't like it. Enough. I can put a fucking respirator over it if need be. I've done the tests. Spit tests easily.
Why again?
What?
That's all there is to it.
That fitness gram pacer test.
Kid, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot I had your mod
test, the
installed.
respirator fit test.
It's great.
He's lying either way.
Also, you're wearing the wrong helmet there, Bess. You got your glasses colliding with your goggles.
The helmets are in the box.
What's up?
You're currently drowning right now. You have your glasses.
343 check.
with your
3-1.
goggles. When we get to the next arsenal, we'll just swap the helmet over.
I know what to do.
Yes,
I'm
not gonna leave you.
just open up a all
Someone's leaving their cave?
arsenal or just
My
went
hand
into
looks a
the
little bit
arsenal
broken.
and start menu of armor 3.
Couldn't hear you over the fucking.
I could actually. Yeah, I was able to.
Radio check. Block 3, channel 1.
Yeah, it's just not available with this arsenal. So.
Just want to make sure it's all. Okay, hold on to the chatter, boys. We don't know when this is gonna start.
Radio check. Command net.
Lima Charlie, command net.
Alright guys, I'm back here. Before we get the brief from them, I'll just give a general brief.
Standing by for any of the latecomers to direct them to grabbing their kits and then through to the briefing area. I'll be through when I know the last of them are here.
Rod, tell him I heard him. Alright.
I'm hoping they don't take too long.
No.
So, once we receive our orders here, all we're gonna do is just move to load the Pelicans. So it should be a pretty simple. Maneuver. We'll see how that goes. We will have time to adjust kits and stuff when we get on the ground proper. We should have supplies and a base of operations established planet side by that time, so don't fret. There will be a mission change after this little intro bit, so if we could just not something. I'm streaming and I'm not a full-time content creator. I hate to break the walls here, but it's kind of shitty to try to stream something like that's all scripted and super cool when the entirety of the 12th is walking down the same hallway just absolutely shit talking every fucking crewman that they find. So you know, if you could just like not, that'd be great, because like people are trying to capture certain parts of the mission that are cool, and if we're just shit talking and fucking dabbing on crew members as we're walking down the hallway, we're kind of defeating the purpose and the hard work that went into getting that all set up. So if we could, you know, hold our shit together. I know we're all excited, but you know, we should have a little bit more decorum and respect for what's been set out, because I couldn't hear a third of what was being said by the crew on the way here, because everyone wanted to have loud sidebar conversations on yelling and fucking otherwise just shit all over the crew. So if we could not do that, that'd be great. Also, there are certain audio and visual cues. If you don't have your music turned on, I recommend you turn it on, because you're missing voice lines and you're missing atmospheric stuff. Same thing with general sound effects, radio, all that stuff. Before we press on, let's just get all that shit sorted and make sure that we're all maintaining some sort of a level of courtesy for those who are trying to capture this stuff. Because this is kind of good promotional material when we have like good clips and we don't have people being like, oh, that's what she said, oh, got him, as we're walking down the hallway. So, you know, if we could do a little better, I'd appreciate it. Gepper, do you have anything before we step into the rest of this?
No, once we switch the mission files, I'll just ask that you check over the announcements page. I'm going to post a video. It's going to kind of like cut between part 1 and part 2. I would have included it in the mission file, but I didn't think you guys would have wanted to download 130 megabytes a piece with Armor's shitty fucking upload, so that's the only thing I have. Also, don't sprint anywhere. You'll be able to jog in a moment. Just jog. That's all.
Also, please do not rappel through the ship. We will not be able to save you, and your immersion will be permanently broken. Alright, we are ready when you are.
Alright guys, we're going to go into the next room now. We're going to have a little bit of a natter with the Admiralty and get planet side. So if you want to go ahead and go up the stairs and go into the adjacent room, just give it 30 seconds or so from the first person entering and the last person entering.
We're moving into the main briefing. You may want to haul ass up here if you can.
Six already is.
I'm here. I gave up waiting for the rest of the latecomers.
But this isn't a discussion. The Office of Naval Intelligence will be taking a direct role in the operation. As soon as 1st Platoon... here they are. We'll be sure to finish this chat later, Colonel.
Well, it's not like I really have a choice in the matter now, do I? Listen up, Marines. I'm only going to say this once. You've had your campaign briefing. Well done to those that actually read through it. For those who were too busy eating crayons or flexing muscles to the crew over on the Hawksbane, here's the situation. A few weeks ago, forces of the so-called Secessionist Union launched a large-scale attack on the city of New London. Casualty reports are still coming in, but it hurt us bad. Initial reports indicated this was just some local anarchist group, out on your average riot across town. But the situation rapidly changed, and we learned pretty darn quick what the true motivations behind the attack was. Seems like a bunch of these outer planetary alliance types organized one big raid. The crews of contractors brought on to assist repairs of the Vanguard of Liberty and took over the frigate using nothing short of brute force and willpower. By the time the Navy figured out what was going on, it was too late. They'd already hightailed it out of the system. Thanks in large part to the folks over at ONI, they found her. Now we are being sent to bring her home. Failing that, at least scuttle the bitch so these traitors can't use her. You're being sent to Kaziak Prime. The Eju and Hawksbane will engage the enemy defenses whilst you and the Pale Horse drop down into orbit. Once you're on the ground, 1st and 2nd Platoon will spearhead the first phase of the operation. I won't lie to you people. It's going to be tough. But you've trained for this, and I have complete confidence in your abilities. Get it done, Marines. Good luck.
All right. You heard him. On me. Let's make our way to the Pelican base. Let's get everybody deployed. Platoon leads, take charge of your platoons. Get everybody en route. Let's go.
Ma'am, dropping into orbit now. Enemy defenses are already targeting. The Edu and Porksbane are moving into attack formation. What are your orders?
Colonel, move the 12th Marine Division down to the loading ramp. We'll drop you a couple dozen clicks from the city. We won't be able to support you until the orbital engagement is through. And air support will be limited until you can knock out the anti-aircraft guns on the ground.
I think we're good now.
Right.
First platoon.
Two with me. They haven't done it already. Hard caps on.
Oh, give it here, you moron. It's got a pin in it.
Stop sprinting. You were told not to sprint.
Sorry, I had to take a phone call. I didn't hear that part.
First platoon in the left. Second platoon in the right. Anybody else, just find a fucking seat. Let's go, people, move it.
First platoon on the left, he said.
Let's go. First platoon, mount up. Get your cover on, Gaunt. Go on the left. Get aboard. Let's go. Let's go. Don't queue up on me. Get in the bird. Reggie, are you going with second platoon's bird?
Who closed the damn... Oh, okay, man.
Who the fuck's closing my ramps?
It appears to be a malfunction.
If there are no pilots available, you get in the back seat supplies.
Keep it going. It looks like AI are playing. Stop it.
Second, if you guys are mounted, shut your ramp. Prepare for departure.
Let me know when this bird's full. Any excess goes to the other. Gaunt, board. Walker, board. Rod, you're next.
Be advised, first platoon, second platoon does not have a pilot. You want me to take the pilot, dude?
I can do it.
Okay.
Assuming we actually have to fly this shit out of here.
1-2, radio check.
Solid.
6 got it.
Thing is all aboard.
All aboard. Bird's good to go. All aboard,
First,
good to go.
First platoon and HQ are loaded, ready to move.
Second
That
platoon, second platoon, ready to go. Make sure your bays are sealed and pressurized.
Nice. Bye.
Sick.
Yeah.
1 for 1, boys.
Schultz.
Hey, I'm streaming the mission. What's up, Quoggle?
How much? Streaming on Twitch?
Mm-hmm. You can definitely Discord real quick.
User joined your channel.
Rebooting my game real quick, Schultz. It's throwing a fucking fit. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, hopefully in time for step off.
Oh yeah, it'll take some time. We got to do some map planning and such, so it won't be too bad.
Oh, thank fuck for that. I have chance. Alright, I'm gonna head back down to my fucking office and put my headset, like, the wire back in, because apparently the battery's low. Wonderful.
24,000 kilobytes, Jesus Christ.
Oh, don't say that, because I gotta load that after you guys. Alright, I'll head back down to my bay.
User left your channel.
Welcome to Kaziak Prime, people. Sorry about the bumpy ride on the way down. It seems the natives don't exactly appreciate us being here. We're about 2 minutes out from touchdown. Looks like B Company have kindly cleared us an LZ near the front, so we'll drop you off there and RTB. Oh, and before I forget, we're dropping off a crate full of supplies, too. Seems like a few of you forgot to bring your kits with you. Hey, I don't blame you. All the explosions going off, who wouldn't forget something silly like, oh, I don't know, their rifle? Looking at you, Dixie. 2-6 out.
It's still loading motion file. Very good. Oh my God.
Right?
I forgot my rifle. Where's the bomb?
2-2. Spread out. Grab your kit. Meet up for rendezvous.
I see a box over there.
Yeah.
Remind me, what's our current rules of engagement on civilians?
Well, we're supposed to try and scare them away with noise first.
Pay attention to
But
this, Steve.
frankly, after what happened on Jotunheimer a couple years ago, I'm hesitant to give them that chance. A lot of Marines died to suicide attacks during the first few engagements.
Sure about that, Dixie? She seems to know you.
Shawnee.
He's leaving tire skids.
You move to the south side.
Holy shit.
Once you're done. You alright, sir?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Radio check, channel 2, block 1. God, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. To the smart option.
Smith.
Alright, first squad, grab your shit, form up on me behind this right oryx. Need to find out who's carrying whose ammo.
Dom's handling the logistics, man.
Demon 2-2 ready.
Way down the river.
What's up, Cass?
What up? I need to set my radio. 1 second.
Get your kits, explore the base a little bit, get ready for
Hey, am I coming through now? I was not.
Ready to check.
Okay, Uda, you're Jeff.
Can we just do the brief gouge so I could play a little bit before I go to work?
Yo, Nuke, I'm gonna grab ammo for Gepard.
Okay.
Did we had 6 or 7 people?
We had 6,
Fuck me.
7 before.
It's a very cool. It's like a very.
Holiday, I heard that.
Yeah, you were missing nuts.
Squad leaders, make sure you give me a number of how many people you have.
You can access
But,
from
I'm gonna
top, by
assign
the
you
way.
to Jeff.
What's yours, so you can actually access my food.
I'm here.
Just interact and not crunch. Interact with the crunch.
And cast. Footer and cast.
Yeah,
interact on me. Are they not there?
Hey, Origami, you'll be going to 1-2, be their medic.
I'm using them up already.
Find Nuke or Burns.
Nuke's right here.
Hey, Jeff, I need you to liaison with Footer and make sure you have a rocket for him. Or whatever he needs.
Alexander.
Man, I'm so bummed out. My thought helmet's not there.
Your kids.
AAR point, more than one arsenal.
Grab your shit.
Yes.
And then how many rounds have you got?
Figure that out.
Despite people just quote unquote grabbing their shit, they're taking 50 minutes at the arsenal.
Talk with Draz. When you guys take one thing, the other one takes the other. Yeah?
About to get mad.
But
Service Romeo signing up for logistics now.
Alright, 1-1 cluster together and
I swear to fuck.
get some accountability, which I think you're got, and let's get
There it is, right.
extra ammunition for Bobby and Pandem is needed.
Service 1-2, sending on 291.
Where is Bobby? Check.
just always grab intel. Do not leave.
6 total.
Right, Cast, you're running with Jeff, so go green team.
Kill first, ask later.
And hopefully when Bill gets
Yes,
back,
actual
you can
signing
go
on
on my team.
net out.
Radio check 3-1.
Right.
Good check.
I also have a few C7s.
If you're not wounded, you're in the wrong place.
Get through walls and doors.
Hey, look! It's our first POW. I think I'll call him Bob.
Same second platoons at Dina 7. Make sure you guys do your checks and get your guys and squads ready to go.
Dana, this is Cerberus' actual message.
Over.
Dana, Cerberus has 17 strong members. Break. Unknown if we're going to have any more load in.
Understood.
Squad message.
Send it.
Phoned flyer on the ground indicating civilians to evacuate areas to avoid places occupied by armed forces.
Yeah, I observed that as well.
Understood, no worries, just want to pass it along.
Team actual to Cerberus and team in actual. Could you meet me up here at the motor pool? That's gonna be just ahead of all the Oryxes, toward the gate past the Pelican.
First Cap, you know what I'm saying. Actual acknowledges, stand back.
Are
we doing an additional brief
Yeah.
on the ground level? Okay. I had second platoon ask me that question, so I was just conferring.
Yeah, we need to do our planning real quick.
Is it a large scale brief for like the company wide?
Yeah.
Or is it just is it going to be platoon leads to NCOs and then NCOs to infantry?
How do you want to do it?
I think either one works.
Yeah,
To
I
be
think
honest.
the company wide would be fine.
All right. The one big one then.
Yeah.
It looks like we have.
To answer your question, it's one big company wide brief.
It looks like we have a bridge that's gonna separate the two objectives. One platoon will take that side. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know who wants to take what, but here at the branch to the tunnel and the bridge, like one platoon's gonna have to go south and clear the south side of the lake, and then the other platoon is gonna have to go through this tunnel and then up the fucking other side. So
Up the highway.
yeah, we're gonna stop.
Dixie,
What's up, buddy?
we want to flip a coin on this.
I mean, you can have the other side of the river if you want it. I'll just support you on Derlin, and then you can support me on the airfield assault if we're doing that.
You mean objective either, correct?
Oh, we also got POIs up here too.
Yeah, we are stopping for the map change at Dunlin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, we'll go on.
So.
Well, how many people you got today, Kelp?
Demon has 14 members today.
All right, I have 17, so I guess I'll take that side of the river.
Which side of the river? The southern side?
The western side.
Alright. So, Demon is to focus on objective Avocet, getting past the bridge, and the assault on objective Dunlin, correct?
Yep, and we'll support you from Hill 875 to Dunlin.
Copy that. Hill 875 to Dunlin.
I feel like you're probably gonna have to try to still stay online with me as we go up this side.
We could, in theory, provide you support by fire by just setting up positions facing south and west, specifically onto objectives Bittern and Coot.
Are we gonna have Oryxes with us?
That's
We're gonna have one.
Yeah.
Well, if we get Oryxes, then yeah, that'll work.
Who's taking the tunnel?
Demon will take the tunnel, and Cerberus will take Advocate, Bittern, and Coot.
Demon to acknowledge PCC is conducted.
Well, Kelp, be aware if they've got 3 objectives on the south side and you've got that one tunnel, that's probably going to end up as a fuckfest. So.
Stand by at this time. Oh, I've been drawing in group chat. You'll have to see it. That's pretty much the route I wanted to. Yeah, in theory, Demon could set up in positions to cover the assaults on objective Coot and objective Bittern. However, I'm not sure if you want that, Dixie. Also, I'm not sure.
I had a radio in my ear. What did you say?
Stand by. Yeah. Demon can support you at objective Bittern and Coot. Assuming that the distance is not too large.
I mean, that's a river right there, so... I don't know. Somebody who can actually read how far the grids are.
Do we know if that bridge is intact at Avocet?
That's unknown.
Yeah.
We don't know.
We can get Chaos and send up drones real quick.
Which check. I think it's on 3-1.
Are we able to get a drone ISTAR to confirm whether or not the bridge
This is
at
Demon Actual. I
OBJ
acknowledge if
Albuquerque
you are ready
is
to
still
move
intact?
out
Over.
and are standing by. I am continuing to tell you to stand by. How copy?
Broad, I've
Oh,
marked
that's
some.
six, I believe.
I've marked like 4 or 5 TRPs.
Yeah, it's seen relay to gone already.
Okay, good. Just if you see anything else that looks like a likely position, let's just go ahead and mark it.
Right. We have 5 TRPs.
This fucking this hill right here looks like a really good position to watch that fucking road.
Yeah.
What are you marking them in, Schultz?
I marked you an R3 SP point.
Alright, so you got TRP 5 for the X.
We cannot. Even that we're not sure that civilians are actually present in the NVAO, we cannot really call mortars on any buildings that would be present. They're not explicitly covered in hostiles.
Understood. I believe just companies using information in regards to planning over.
I'm saying this because
as soon as I can get
point
them
of
out,
interest 6 looks
No
like a
worries.
damn good TRP, but it's full of buildings.
Fucking.
Yeah, I got Broad on the TRP game. You just
So you don't yell at anybody. I told them they have approximately 2 minutes if they want to explore the base. Just don't walk outside the walls.
You say TRP 6 is full of buildings?
No, point of interest 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, seen. There's also a bridge to it.
I hear drones flying around like crazy.
Yeah, looking at CTAB a lot, or the map, a lot of drones have been launched, but they're just orbiting the area.
Looks like a good firing position. That's gonna happen. Including across the river. Do we have any intel on this tunnel?
No. Only that it's probably going to be a fuckfest. Because if you look at it, the op board is directing us to send 1 platoon north and 1 platoon south. If they have 3 objectives in the same time it's going to take you to take that tunnel, I would expect to fight all the way through it.
Well, also looking at the map, there's an infantry, what's that?
Yeah,
infantry platoon in the tunnel.
Yep, so I would just prepare yourself for that. I've set you an R3 SP point on the far side of the tunnel. Dixie, your first R3 SP point is near your POI 3. We probably do need to check out these POIs at some point, but I'm not so much worried about 1 and 2, to be honest with you. So much as I am worried about 3 and 4 for Cerberus.
So on that R3SP, Cerberus will dismount here, check out POI 3 as 1-2 gets into support with fire.
Sure.
Then we'll leave the vehicles here and just advance down the road to POI 4.
Okay.
Have any questions? I'm here.
Is the bridge at Avocet intact? Do we know?
There's a drone outbound.
Okay.
I'm not too sure, to be honest. It's
All right,
unlikely that they'd have given us that opportunity.
Yeah, I just got confirmation
It's like
from
the only.
that bridge is destroyed.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I thought.
Roger, Gaunt. Appreciate
So, Cerberus, you're going to have to wait on somebody from Chaos to come build you a bridge.
Is that, do you think it's deep enough for us to fucking get units on this side to at least hold Objective Advocate?
I mean, I wouldn't swim people across because they're going to be really vulnerable to fire.
I mean, we have 2 platoons right here, so 1 squad can just swim over and secure it. So long as...
I wouldn't swim them across. Swimming them in full combat kit is going to be fucking stupid. Like, I appreciate the ingenuity, but I don't want to put people in the water there. I don't think that'd be a good idea. We have Oryxes and shit we can provide cover with. I mean, a bridge can be built rather quickly. We just need to get somebody up there with the Fortify tool to do it.
On that note, can arrange for that to happen, but I have 3 GSE, 3 ASE. Plan of operations for Chaos support-wise initially. You're going to have a Hornet on standby cast. You're going to have a Falcon on reinsert duties. On top of that...
Alternatively, could we just give a fortified tool to an engineer in Cerberus and let him do it?
Yes, if they know what they're doing.
Another thing, what about the bridge
Does that work
on
for you,
TRP4?
Dixie?
Yeah, that's fine with me, if I have an engineer.
I hope you do.
This is actual. Do we have an
Stick, look at the map. I'd recommend having a list of aircraft with some form of air missiles.
Yeah, we have an engineer.
Looks like we've got multiple air
Have him
bases
take a
in
fortified tool. He's only to use it for the bridge.
Yeah, right. They have a bunch. All right.
Yeah, as well as a lot of air cav units on standby. It looks like.
Rich sticks.
Alright, so my other question for the engineer thing. On TRP4, there's a bridge over here. We know if that's destroyed.
We don't, but you'll have the engineer with the fortified tool if it's not crossable. There does appear to be a good ford right here, just to the south, where that does look like it's passable. So, if you need to cross there.
It's possible there might be a bridge here that's intact as well. Right here, somewhere in that way, if that bridge is destroyed.
This is Demon Actual. Send a message.
What was you saying, Schultz? What are you fucking going on the radio?
I said it looks like you can get people across in other places there to go around that bridge safely. Like there's some
what about
rocks
our
to the
vehicles?
south.
We might manage here.
Yeah, you might manage at POI 4 if that's not destroyed, but I mean, if it is destroyed, have your engineer just build the bridge and go with your vehicles. So, you guys good on your plans? I mean, this should be pretty simple for you guys.
Schultz, can we get Alexander engineer firms the cause of having 2 engineers on one fucking squad?
I'm just immediately gonna drop an alternative route because I have a sneaking suspicion that the bridge is going to be destroyed. I mean the tunnel.
Can you ask Alexander to Zeus ping him?
Ensure they're marked out.
We are waiting on
it comes
the
to
finish
trying to
planning
get a drone out there and do some of that fucking operation.
We're doing our planning and then we'll be doing our briefing.
I'm sorry, Gilbert.
You need Zeus.
I'm logged in as an admin. I'll find him and give it to him.
I'm trying to find him, but he's like.
I found him.
There's so many fucking
He
names.
should already have engineer perms. He spawned an engineer slot.
Right. Well, he's using the presets, so I don't see why he wouldn't. Yeah.
Okay, he definitely has engineer perms.
Gotcha. Okay.
Dress also has engineer perms.
Yeah, bear in mind, let me just give you guys extra spicy warning. Remember, we're invading a planet. They've had time to prepare for us, so whatever you decide to do needs to
I'll look at it at some point.
be situated around that. Otherwise, you'll have a bad day.
Can I ask you gents to step up the road, please? There's an R3 SP vehicle will come through shortly. Alright, road's
Okay,
clear for you to drive back up. Rich.
What about the convoy thing, Schultz?
I mean, we'll push out until probably at least till we get to this first town. Then, since you'll be out front, we'll dismount your infantry as an infantry screen. We'll push your platoon through the town first. If you don't take contact, then we'll move everybody through the town, get you mounted back up. I'll say our dismount point, I mean, honestly, just stay dismounted and just screen your vehicles with infantry all the way to the split point. Because they're going to be defending in depth. I would expect a tooth and nail fight pretty much the whole way.
So probably about right here would be a good dismount?
I would dismount before the corner.
Before the corner?
Yeah.
Alright.
You make sure your guys lower their voice. That'd be great. Just a little bit, not a lot of it. Oh man. So I'll lose a lot of good boys today.
Falcon, if you can.
Check aviation. You already did it. Never mind.
As far as Demon is concerned, the plan is
That's
not too
fine, the Hornet's gonna
complex.
have
We'll
to cover
just
So-
implement it to the best of our ability and react to any outside forces that may or may not appear.
That's fine. So, plan for contact, Dixie. If we're in convoy and we start taking fire, the enemy has dug in here. Going through the contact is not an option. We're just going to keep running into more and more and more contact. Keep your infantry dismounted, screen, and fight through. That being said, if we take contact, Dixie, your platoon will lay down a base of fire and engage the enemy decisively, and we will get second platoon to flank and outmaneuver the enemy once your platoon gets them fixed. Okay.
Copy that.
Make sure you use your vehicles appropriately. Keep them in the rear for fire support. Keep them in defilade. Watch the mountaintops and ridge lines, rooftops for fucking ATGM launchers and dumbfire RPGs.
All right.
Make sure you guys, engineers, are up front at all times during infantry movements when dismounted, because I expect a shit ton of mines.
Mines, IEDs, the whole gambit.
Especially at choke points. Look for areas that you think you would ambush. That's probably where they would ambush you. It's a pretty high chance of it.
Also, fucking chaos. Make sure any aircraft you have up are terrain masking. I don't want them to.
I'll make sure they're aware.
Terrain mask and pop-up attack. I don't want them to just be loitering in one spot to get shot at.
Roger. I'll let him know after this. On top of that, I don't have the men to field all the Oryxes for you. Squads are going to have to provide their own crew.
We'll absorb that.
That's not a problem.
All right. Do you guys have?
We don't
any
need
other...
to take all of them in one go.
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions?
Just take one.
I don't.
Because I don't know if you're aware, but I put your box down by the flag.
Okay.
Box down by the flag. Oh, perfect. Thank you.
So you guys are going to take one Oryx and just keep your rest of your infantry dismounted then? Or are you going to take a light vehicle for your infantry?
I'm going to take a Warthog for second squad and then put first squad in the Oryx.
Okay.
They only have 7 people, so an Oryx should fill them, and then second squad has 10.
All right. Do you guys want to brief down your NCOs, or you just want to have a company-wide brief and get this show on the road?
I'll get it done and if you ask me, it's better to do it in the company level. It's quicker that way.
All right. Get everybody
Really?
assembled then. I'll be down in just a minute.
Right.
Okay, I quieted most of them up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
I have a whopping between 10
In addition
and...
to the normal shenanigans, I'm marking them out. They just took out the drone, but we've got a number of static AT guns, like the one that pegged Dixie during the war game, so keep an eye out.
Okay. Yeah, I tell you what, as long as the infantry, check your CTAP, as long as we are like a couple hundred meters, like 150, 200 meters away, you are cleared to engage the static weapons at your discretion, as long as we are out of range.
With the updated information of infantry being dismounted at Hill 860 near that camping ground area, should we dismount about 100 meters short and then infantry push it through?
Well, that's what we're doing. Our first platoon is dismounting here in the south of the village.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And then they're
Clear
screening.
through it. Okay. Yeah. Once we hit past that camping La Curva area, there's the infantry just off the roadway.
Yeah.
At least 2 squads, I think, worth of infantry.
Let's put a
I'm gonna
TRP there.
bet there's probably more than in the concealment that we can't see. They said they shot the drone down before they can get much further.
Yeah.
These guys, from playtesting purposes, they are not easy to go down. They take a couple of rounds each. So.
Okay. All right, let's go brief the company. Hey, reference TRP 8. There's an infantry threat there. We may need to call it, so just have him get TRP 8 worked up.
TRP 8 infantry threat. Gotcha. All right.
Sure you don't want your sure you don't want to do platoon HQ
All right,
doing it.
is there a Gepard here?
Somebody said there was a box.
We're gonna need the Oryx.
Wouldn't platoon HQ be better food for sitting inside it?
I only have 2 people.
Yeah, you only need 2 people to crew it.
You know what? You're right. Yeah, actually, yeah. So HQ will take an Oryx, and the 2
All right,
squads
let's
will
get the
take.
company assembled over here by the Pelican, please.
The 2 squads will take Warthogs.
I heard someone whispering in my
Yo,
ear.
cold gun.
Well, just let me know how many Warthogs you need. I forget how many you can fit in a Warthog.
Do you need a box? I can give you a box. Yeah, have a box.
Alright, we'll go ahead
I
and get back
provide
on that
for
one.
you a crate single. There you go. A box of power.
Thank you, Neil.
All right.
Thank you.
They're behind you, Louis.
ASE behind me. GSE
No,
behind
have a commission.
I thought I heard someone yell at me downstairs. I'm gonna go double check that
Yep.
that wasn't factual.
Shit balls. I can't remember. We'll get to that in a minute.
Don't worry about it.
Worst comes to worst, Gefford, we could just use an arsenal real quick to figure out what it takes.
I fucked the box. I can't see him now. All right. Here we go. This should be a pretty simple brief for you guys. Our mission today is to assault through the enemy-controlled areas of this valley. Okay. A little background: the enemy's been fortifying and anticipating a war with us. They know we're coming, and they know we're coming soon. They've laid out a detailed and deliberate defense, most likely, to include everything from landmines, IEDs, static weapons, pre-ranged artillery targets, pre-ranged air targets, etc. So be ready to receive fire and be ready to deal with any threats that may come your way. Okay. Hostile infantry are well trained and well equipped, so it's going to take a few rounds to put them in the dirt, but you put them down hard. The enemy, of course, that we're facing today is the Secessionist Union. Okay, these are the bastards that stole the Vanguard of Liberty. We're going to cripple them and make it to where they can't possibly dream to get in a fight with us again. All right. We have 4 hours to complete mission objectives. Troops available to us are 2 infantry platoons, 1 logistics section, 1 headquarters section. Standard data, guys. Each platoon will at least have 1 Oryx assigned. That'll have to be crewed by members of the infantry platoon, as chaos is spread thin between air and ground taskings today. In addition, we will have fire support assets on call in the form of our standard static mortars. So be prepared, RTOs, to call on that, squad leads, platoon leads to call on that as needed. We've marked up several target reference points on the map, the gold X's, TRP 1 through 8 respectively. These are pre-planned artillery targets, so if you get on the net, US Bedlam 3 rounds on TRP 7, TRP 8, TRP 9, etc. They should have that target data already for you. So that'll save you some time in calling it down. The plan is going to be pretty simple. If you guys zoom in on your map, we are at the UNSC 12 Mardiv 1st Platoon mark. We are going to move generally to the west until we get out of the compound here, and we hit this 1st Platoon dismount and screen point, where 1st Platoon is going to dismount their infantry and put out an infantry screen in front of the company. They're going to move through this first town and down this road. 1st Platoon, unfortunately, you've caught the smelly end of the stick. You guys are there to catch fire and pin down and decisively engage the enemy should they make the mistake of trying to pick a fight with us. Once you decisively engage and pin the enemy, Demon will deploy however they need to deploy to outmaneuver and destroy the enemy in its flank. Once that is completed, we will swap roles. Demon will get out front, catch bullets, while Cerberus reconstitutes and then prepares to act as a flanking force for any hostile forces that may choose to oppose us. We will do this leapfrogging until we reach the platoon split, or the company split point, which is marked by the blue asterisk marker there. At this point, 1st and 2nd Platoon will split from each other. 1st Platoon will move across to secure the destroyed bridge and conduct a combat crossing at Objective Avocet, while 2nd Platoon attempts to take the tunnel or take their alternate route, pending the status of that tunnel, pending the status of the alternate route. From there, each platoon will have its own separate mission in a sense. First platoon will push south and then west. You guys will secure all the POIs and objectives on the south side of the lake. And Demon, you guys looks like you'll probably have a hell of a fight on the north side. We will meet up at objective Dunlin and reconstitute there. At that time, we will mission swap. We will file swap to part 2 of this, and we will complete the remaining objectives depending on time. Any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the mission?
You have a comment, and that is the enemy have everything you have access to. They have air, they have armor, they have sea, and they most definitely have artillery. Keep that in mind when you guys decide to start entrenching yourselves in a spot that you definitely shouldn't.
Key players today are going to be machine gunners and AT gunners, okay? Make sure everyone has a fucking disposable. Machine gunners, make sure you put yourself in a position where you can support your platoon, your squad, your fire team, etc. Make sure you have plenty of ammo, spare barrels, and water. Riflemen, you guys are the bread and butter today. Make sure you're loaded to an appropriate capacity with extra goodies for your AT, machine gunners, or whoever you are supporting. Combat engineers, you guys are first and foremost, you guys and girls first and foremost today as well. Lots of defensive positions. We're going to have to breach lots of mined obstacles, probably. We're going to have to breach minefields. We're going to have to do combat bridging. You guys have the fortified tool to make that happen. Use the bridge in the fortified tool to bridge those destroyed areas and get us across those wet gaps. Please do not abuse the fortified tool. That is not for you to throw down a sandbag wall for your friendly neighborhood sniper or machine gunner to cower behind. It's not the fucking wizarding world of Harry Potter. It is only for fucking time and expediency's sake that we are giving you this tool to bridge these wet gaps with. Please use it appropriately. If I see you abusing it, we will sit here for 20 minutes until Chaos can fucking find somebody to break free from their tasking and come and do it. Does that sound fair? Combat engineers? Yes, no, maybe so?
Yes.
All right.
Clears.
All right, cool. Designated marksmen, snipers, there should be one SRS per platoon active. If you are using the weapon and you are acting in the role, I expect first round hits. I don't want to see 18 fucking ranging shots. You guys are going to all be doing critically important work. Prioritize officers, fucking RTOs. Etc. Is everybody clear on our taskings today?
Hey, firm.
You'll be dead before you can.
You've seen, I'm sure by now, all the leaflets on the ground warning civilians to get the fuck out of here. We conducted a massive leaflet drop. Just because we dropped leaflets doesn't mean they pulled up the stakes and abandoned home, okay? Let's make sure we PID and we avoid any unnecessary civilian casualties or damage to their homes, businesses, or whatever. We're here to liberate these people, not to fucking destroy and impoverish their way of life. Alright. With that being said, if there's no questions, comments, or concerns, platoon leads take charge. Order of march as we leave will be first platoon, followed by second platoon, followed by Athena.
If there's civilians around, are we expecting any irregulars or like non-professional troops?
Unknown. If you see somebody and you question whether they are an active combatant or not, show, shout, shoot. Show you have a weapon, tell them to get the fuck away from you, and defend yourself with lethal force if necessary. These may be civilians trying to protect their homes from insurrectionists, so if they don't display direct hostile intent towards you, don't fucking try to kill them. Let's see. Is there anything else? Anything I'm forgetting, First Sergeant?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
I've got one question as well. What is the general populace's disposition towards us? Are we unwelcome here? Are we welcome here?
First Sergeant, you want to take that one?
regardless if we are welcome here or not, expect hostile sympathizers to be within any town or something. Just because population friendly could be a actionable notice on which squads or which towns and settlements are friendly to us. But let's not make that as an excuse to start executing civilians.
Sound fair? Okay. Chaos, do you want to tell the platoon or the company which assets you will have on hand once we start the mission?
Affirmed. So, Chaos operating as GSE ASE today. Your air support element, we're going to be operating 1 Falcon for your reinserts, 1 Hornet for your close air support and close air patrol needs. These will be flying, nip the earth, terrain masking during their utmost to avoid fires. There is, frankly, an absurd amount of AA threat out there, so don't expect very much from them. They will do their best, but they make no promises. Ground support element are going to be operating primarily Bedlam, and the potential opportune, if we can get ground elements out there, the opportune demining of naval landmines out in the Bay of Lego Las Sosas. I will also include to say that there may be drone ISR carried out by the ground support element. This drone ISR may also lead to the use of buddy-lased missiles, so if we can get that system operational, we may find a way to get you some more accurate support. Don't hold out hope on it. It has been practiced with, but we make no promises there either. On top of that, a note for the combat engineers conducting the combat bridging operations. It is recommended that you use the 60-meter bridge pieces, and I recommend that you double bridge, meaning that you make sure that there is a bridge overlapping the gap in the middle of each piece. If people start falling through the middle, we will laugh at you. That's about it.
All right, good shot there. All right, if that's it, we're already an hour in, and we have 3 hours remaining. So let's get everybody sorted up, let's get everybody mounted up, and let's get everybody moving.
All right.
I need 1 fire team to mount
Very
very
close. Air element gets you.
Okay, on me.
I love how you had to work in 30 meters.
All right, Broad, we're going to occupy this third Oryx.
Acknowledged.
Oh,
That's what you stated. Demon in general will be operating more as a homogeneous blob at this time, so don't worry about it too much.
Demon
Hey,
Actual
gonna go to need a B.
I have a potential suggestion to mediate this
We're gonna have someone driving us, Schultz, or do you want me to drive us?
Send message.
No, I'm in the commander's spot. I was hoping Holiday would get in
I
here.
could potentially transfer over my
Holiday, where are you at?
over to 2-1.
Fixing the squad names.
Okay, we're in the third Oryx.
I'm authorizing that.
Okay, 2-2.
Walker, are you in the backseat of that?
Yeah.
Find Smith. Alright. You guys will be sticking.
I'm gonna hop over the back seat too in case we need to hop out for ease of mobility.
Alright, I'll drive, I guess.
Adam, Smith fire team. Red team, you're with me. We're going into an Oryx.
Hey, good to be back.
Nice interaction.
I believe I have updated all of the correct squad markers.
I hope so.
Chaos, Demon 2-2, Demon 2-1, Demon HQ, Alpha 2-1 marker. Who are you?
Alpha 2-1 is ASE.
Okay.
And server
GSE?
Yeah, 2-1 is ASE. Then you've got
ASE as in Alpha Sierra Echo?
Yes.
Okay, and then where is going? There you are. There we go. Now they should be updated correctly.
have you done Alpha 1-3 as well?
Who's behind us in that Oryx? Why is there someone behind
that
us?
is Dawn. Dom, sorry. That's Chaos.
No, Alpha 1-3 is Dixie and Bluey.
Did I not update them?
No.
Okay. I gotta find them. Hold on.
Why is there a mob of people standing here at the arsenal?
No. Behind us, it's
Okay, there we go.
See.
I need to, hold on, please stop the vehicle for a second. I need to grab a disposable. Fuck, not Not renamed, god damn it. Thank you. Right.
The arsenal is now called Bob. Done.
I'm back.
Alright, rear, Gucci.
Schultz, I can drive. Me too.
You need to be able to get out of the vehicle so we can go and respond to the medical emergency.
Yeah, bro. I'm Schultz to drive.
Platoon leads, I believe I have properly updated your teams on CTAB. If any of them report they are incorrectly named, please let me know. Out.
Cerberus, this is Athena. Are you ready to move?
Affirm, Athena.
Demon actual, Athena actual, interrogative. Are you ready to move?
Radio check. Channel 4. Channel 1.
Good check.
I realized I was on the wrong channel when I couldn't hear you over the radio.
Who should we move with?
I was using that over the,
Not sure.
I'm gonna say probably the back.
Athena Romeo setting the fires net. Alright.
Say again?
I'm gonna say probably with the back force.
Well, I mean, like when they split, who should we go with?
The flanking force.
Okay.
Athena, this is Demon Actual. Bad copy. Sent again.
Asking if you are ready to move.
Negative.
What is the holdup?
One individuals. I think they're bringing up a secondary hog for them. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
Why is there a hole in the wall now?
Because they're too lazy to open the gate and drive around.
Because we're in the middle of the gate.
No, that was pushed down by their vehicle before we got here.
Can you run by the order? I'm in front of Athena.
Daisy. Daisy.
That's affirmative.
Thank you, Holiday.
I'm sorry, what?
Welcome.
I mean, Walker, Holiday, why don't you probably grab the commander slot?
Right, with what, sorry?
Hey, probably grab the
What's our speed and dispersion?
A lot of people start talking on the radio. Go on.
Speed.
I was saying,
speed
you or
about
Walker can grab the
40
commanders.
until dismount, then it'll be speed of
Walker's got it.
infantry, break. Dispersion 50 meters.
Copy, Athena.
Additionally, do not stagger vehicles because of the mine and IED threat. We follow one proven path. Do now.
Athena, this is Demon. Be advised. Demon is mounted up and ready to roll out.
Affirmative. All call signs initiate movement. Do now.
This feels like some real cowboy country.
Copy, Athena. Service out.
The mountain peaks feel major Afghanistan, despite the fact that this is in South America. I'm glad we do not have terrain interference.
Yeah, we never get any comms.
We have not even left the line.
Message over.
Send over.
During the read of the off-board, I was not made aware that the UGV we have has a remote control weapon system on board. I can get that spooled up and tailing your convoy if you want over here.
If possible, just go ahead and have it follow a Demon's vehicle.
Yeah, this is Cerberus actual. Just running a
Sorry, got
Quite short.
Staff sergeant. Yeah, hey, why is he a staff sergeant already?
Because they ran out of, what's his name? Oliver stepped down, so they needed a replacement. So he went from PFC to staff sergeant.
I thought he was. Oh, yeah. I like how it's all in caps though.
He just wants you to know what he is.
Yeah, we have to shout it now when we end. Staff sergeant!
Yeah.
Alright, start scanning the ridge lines. I don't like this.
I'm just gonna hop out, holding the bag.
Oh, there goes and SMP scanner.
You know, I'm gonna hold the.
I'm on your back right side, so if you start backing up, give me like a half a second.
Nah, run him over, no balls.
Make sure our Oryxes are scanning the high ground and far.
Yeah, I'm scanning the ridge that I can see.
I sent that over company net.
I can't see the other side.
We're moving forward.
Yeah, I'm in.
Feels like we're doing an 18-hour shift to the ball brushing factory.
Yep.
I keep seeing a bird thinking there's a fixed-wing aircraft coming towards us.
I know, it's like, just that small thermal dot there, it's like, what are you?
But what are you?
This is not 50-meter dispersion.
Everything works is moving too. Oh, it's on our right. There we go.
It also doesn't help a lot of the trains thermally active because of the heat.
This thing drives like an epileptic toddler.
Yeah, that's why I fucking hate this thing.
Yeah. I like gunning it, don't like driving it.
Oh, I can see it. I can already foresee a civilian casualty in a moment here.
Same.
There's a civilian walking right up onto them.
What's that?
Dixie, let's keep our fucking platoon moving. We have follow-on forces that can provide humanitarian aid.
There's a civilian with a backpack walking with him.
Chaos just spotted a sniper, hillside sniper spotter with scope, has eyes on the company movement, hill 194016.
19s, okay. Tell him to fucking hit it with fucking mortars.
He's got it marked, alright. Where are you?
Athena, this is Cerberus Romeo. There was a concern that a civilian was placing a mine. We're moving out now.
Understood out. Chaos has spotted enemy observation teams with eyes on us. Be advised, we're prosecuting the target with mortars now. Broad, are you talking about?
They're on the opposite side of the river, approximately hour 241 southwest. I've given Chaos the go-ahead to hit it with a mortar.
Okay.
I mean, they know I'm on fires net, so...
Chaos actually is and make sure Bedlam is on fire, Snad, over.
Acknowledge, woke up, out.
I thought the guy packing his suitcase was placing an IED. Nice.
Being actual, chaos actual, Bedlam report all on fire.
Let's do the backpack walking towards us. Did we detain him?
Yeah, unsure, Bedlam and Romeo. That's Sergeant, sorry. First Sergeant, Holiday was saying something there.
Even acknowledge friendly hawk from the rear, 2 reinserts.
My dog discovered the little door like stoppers on the side of the door, so it starts hitting them repeatedly now.
Give me a status on that target from Bedlam.
Copy. You want to get that status on him, Rod?
Over. I'm picking up your vehicle. I can't automate its follow process. The best I can do is keep tabs on it and drive it up after you here and there. Over.
Norris was firing.
Copy.
They're just lighting up now.
Keep it moving up as far as you can, whatever time frame you can do so.
Wilco, out.
Want the fucking sniper team dead, Pronto.
Agreed, away.
I think we should sniper check something, generally.
209.
Dance, Cerberus Romeo, message over.
209 is a fish for me, no eyes.
Send it.
Convoy was halted to investigate a vehicle at the front of the convoy. All clear, we're moving forward now.
I understand. Well, we can made 200 meters of progress.
Nice, nice.
I don't know why Cerberus isn't putting a team up on the fucking ridge line above the campground. Demon, this is Athena. Since Cerberus is not doing it, go ahead and dismount a team of infantry and get them on the ridge line overlooking the camping area up ahead. No acknowledgement or nothing.
They're gonna. That's gonna weaken our flank. I'm hearing gunshots distance.
Same. And I'm not getting a contact report either.
Dana, Service Romeo message over.
There it is.
Troops in contact, possible ambush site behind a blockade at the front of the convoy.
Understood. Deploy your forces and establish a base of fire. Demon, initiate flanking movements.
Demon acknowledges we are going to be flanking through the northern bridge.
Okay. Have them start suppressing TRP-9, Broad, at grid 191023.
I'm losing connection with the server crash. Uh oh. Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
Is everything going still for everybody?
I think so. I can hear people talking.
You hear gunshots or anything anymore? Because I can't get out of the vehicle.
You're out on my screen. I think we're in a desync.
Yeah, you're not for me.
It might be lagging us up at the moment.
Good, Demolition.